So now let's talk about Halloween. Right around the corner, every child loves the excitement of knocking on doors for Halloween tricks and treats.
So after the break, Aaron Breen is going to join us live on set with more on how to keep your little princesses and superheroes safe this Halloween season.
It is that time of year again when ghosts and goblins go bump in the night.
That's right. And your little ghouls and witches head out the door. We want to keep them having fun, but also keep them safe. And Aaron Breen from Safe Community Partnership Program joins us live on set with some trick-or-treating tips. First of all, Aaron, always great to have you with us. You always
Thank you for inviting me.
Very insightful information. So you brought along some show and tell items here.
I did bring some show and tell because it's early enough that we can talk to parents about planning ahead. Sure. So this is can you hear it? It says thanks for the candy. This is, and happy Halloween. This is from Twinkle Treat Basket. Okay. And it's brand new. It's every safety factor imaginable. Can be seen from 100 yards away. So that's far enough for a car's headlights to pick it up and actually see kids when they're crossing the street. And that's what's so important. And then, you can go, this is just like your little glow things and, please work this stuff into your child's costume. Give them every opportunity to be seen this Halloween because that's the most critical thing on a fun night.
And you want them to be visible, not just to the parents and to the people who are looking forward to these trick-or-treaters, but also people driving as well. One of your other tips is no masks. People might be surprised by that.
No masks because it hinders your child's vision. So especially, when you see masks and you start seeing that older child that gets to go out by themselves trick-or-treating without the parents right there to grab them by the shoulder, or them being able to see where they're going and make eye contact with drivers is critical. So no masks. Yeah,
another tip we wanted to pass along too is maybe, since we still have a little time before Halloween, just map out your route a little bit.
Yes, especially if you're not, even if you are going with your child, map out your route so you know where the corners are, you know where mid-block crosswalks are, so you're not tempted to make that could be critically or fatal mistake of crossing
especially have older
incorrectly.
Children maybe taking.
Older children, parents think, oh, they're old enough to go by themselves, but they still aren't old enough to, even your teenagers, to make a good decision on their own. So that's where it's really critical for you to map out, here's where you're going, and here's the rules that you have to follow.
And so mom and dad also can say, all right, well, at this point, they should have been around that block already, right? And they're going to be home in about 5 minutes because I know how long that walk should be.
And there's so many things there, that come to play. There is the, don't go to houses that aren't lit up. Just basic common sense. Go over them with your child as they're leaving. Go over them ahead of time and then remind them before they hit the door to go.
And we have about a minute left, but you were actually pointing out, look, this is going to be a 3-day weekend for some people. And so for those who are not trick-or-treating, you're not talking about the kids now, we're talking about the adults who are going to be celebrating this Halloween. What do you want to say to them?
Don't drink and drive. This has become a holiday, unfortunately, that adults suddenly think it's their holiday. And because it is a 3-day weekend, there will be parties everywhere. People are off that Friday. They can start drinking early in the day. If you're going to drink, please have a designated driver that is completely sober. Not who's had the least to drink, but the person who's had nothing to drink.
Yeah, because it can change your life and potentially the life of all those little children who are out there.
And sadly, we just have too much history in that area.
We've experienced it, sadly enough. Well, Aaron Breen, we are very, very thankful to you for coming by, providing all these very helpful tips, and we hope people will really take heed and, incorporate it into
Have a happy and safe Halloween
you
to
too.
You too,
Always
friends.
great to see you guys.
Always good to see you. All right, after the break, let's stay with this theme of safety today. It's also the time of year to talk about fire safety, which is a couple of simple steps we can save lives.